What's up, CCG? In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about totems. What are totems? Totems are a totem in which is going to give you additional stats in the game, so PvP and PvE content. How do you obtain these totems? In order to obtain these totems, you need to do arena. Yes, I know, you have to do arena. And you get these points, you get these medals in order to upgrade these totems in which you have HP, attack percent, crit damage, and speed. They don't have defense percent, they don't have crit rate. I don't know why. These are the four main stats that is offered. So before you continue on this video, stop the video and ask yourself, are you a player who wants to achieve in high ranks in PvP, or are you a player who just wants to do PvE content? This question here is just solely going to help you not kill yourself over which totem to focus on, and it will help ease the, oh my gosh, I'm using so many points in this totem, or I'm using so many points in that totem, should I be upgrading this totem or that totem? So if you answer that question now, well, here it is. PvP, plain and simple, go for speed. General concept of speed is you go first turn, you're able to cleave, and the higher or the faster that you can cleave a arena defense, the better, right? The more points you can obtain per second. And also on top of this, it's going to help you in the future for RTA. Now, I get it. There's going to be a lot of players out there who are going to be like, Andy, I don't need speed. I'm using my bruiser team. Well, let me tell you what. Beating an arena defense isn't beating it over like 45 seconds. In order to beat a arena offense, especially during rush hour, you need to beat it within, I would say, under 30 seconds in order to say you can beat the arena defense. Any defense that you take longer than 45 seconds is, I don't consider that beating, because the whole point of having that first turn with a lot of speed is so you can clear as many players as possible within that rush hour, that last 15 minutes. So with all that being said, you want first turn for cleaving, and on top of this, it's going to help you in the future for RTA. RTA, as we all know, real-time arena is coming relatively soon. We're supposed to be getting it at the end of this month. Wink, wink. If everything goes well, wink, wink. But with that being said, having a very fast bruiser team is not going to kill you as well. It's only going to benefit you even more. And again, speed is the hardest stat to obtain in the game. So do not, if you're trying to focus on PvP content, especially now and in the future, focus all of your points into speed and you will thank me later. Now, in the other hand, if you're a player who doesn't really care about PvP and you only want to do PvE content, I 100% think that you should go for crit damage first to do as much damage as possible, and then followed up by all attack percent, and then followed up by whichever DPS you're using. So if you're using Archmage, you would then upgrade the lawful attack totem. If you're using Lich King, you would then upgrade the evil attack, right? Pretty plain and simple. You just upgrade whichever DPS you just upgrade whichever elemental totem your DPS is. Pretty much it. You don't really need, you don't need to focus on HP percent, because for PvE content you don't need a lot of HP. You should just be worried about how fast can I clear this PvE content? How fast can I clear Catacombs? How fast can I clear Vapor, Spire, Lair? That's pretty much it. And in order to help you do that, as much crit damage as possible, as much attack percent as possible, and again, just upgrade these elemental totems whenever you can. And that leads to another thing too. As you guys can see here, my speed totem here is 1200, 1240, right? And if you're not refreshing your arena, it takes quite a while. So with that being said, once you hit like, I guess like level 4, level 5 on all crit damage, you could then, that's probably a good time to maybe switch it up to all attack. And then once you hit like level 3 or 4 on that, then maybe swap it up to whichever DPS element that you're currently using. So again, Archmage, lawful, Lich King, evil. Plain and simple, right? So to conclude, with everything that I've just said, PvP, go for speed. PvE, go for crit damage, and then attack, followed up by your elemental attack totems to whichever DPS they're using. And with that being said, that's all I have for you. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.